I didn't think I was gonna make a video on this, but Blue Lock Rivals I've been getting mixed opinions about recently, and I figured I might as well indulge in this game. And I like the nerfs that they made. Like, they nerfed NEL Nagi so he can't cross the map in a matter of one move. Hated that shit, by the way, because wow, Nagi never did this. I low-key rocked with the fact that NEL Isagi got a rework, because low-key was kind of bunts. After they nerfed it, it's like they forgot what to do. But Don Lorenzo got an update, and that's the real reason why I popped back on the game. And I love the update. I love it so much. I love it. And because I got Don, I thought I might as well hop back on. As you may or may not know, he is my favorite character in all of Blue Lock. It started off with Shigi, but I thought, who's fast and got crazy sexy defense? My boy Don Lorenzo. So without further ado, let's get into this. Starting off strong, I had no idea Levinho had an auto goal. So everyone who had Levinho was kind of just, I don't know how to explain it, hoeing people like ref, who thought this was okay. He quite literally soloed the opposite team and bowed into a goal. Someone stop this man. So first off, I just want to go over the way Don Lorenzo's kit works as of right now. Do I have any problems or issues with it? Honestly, like, for the most part, no. But let me give you the rundown. I took this recording on my phone because at the time I didn't have internet on my PS5. Off the ball, the base moveset starts like this. 3 beautiful mobility-esque moves. He's a springy boy, so you know he's gonna be moving. With the ball, we have these 3 moves. But in reality, not much really changed. It's just one move as a variant. So we start off with our first move, the zombie dribbles. Next up, we have my favorite move in the kit, the zombie steal. And then we have our, golden defense, which actually looks a lot better now, in my personal opinion. It's really cool looking, and I rock with it heavy. So, Don Lorenzo has a secret awakening, but I wasn't able to obtain it. I straight up just didn't know what the chance was, or I wasn't getting lucky. But if I could get it, shit. Nah, maybe I'll throw it in at the end of the video. If not, fuck. So I can't really showcase any of the moves in a private server because I don't have friends or anything, but the only thing that I could showcase was the undead mode, which is basically the same. So let's cut back to the matches. Here, I was kind of just doing stuff, but once I saw an opening, I don't know what happened, but I guess I got a free pass. I crossed one guy, shot the ball up, got the miss, slid, just went for the goal. After that happened, I didn't really know how to process what I did, so I just clipped it because I thought it was kind of cool. I love these steal moves so much because the dash also steals the ball. I didn't notice it until after watching the clip back. I guess the Levinho got caught off guard and loses the ball. But here's what I don't understand. I used the steal move right here, but it didn't pick the ball up. And after whiffing completely with my golden defense, I got scored on. And I felt really odd.
This game, bro. Oh my god.
After that match, I scored a goal. And I was having a bit of a 1v1 scenario. So I used this opportunity to try and take the ball. I do like how I can't just use my abilities at the beginning of the match. It takes some skill to actually get there. This, I would love to say it was planned, but it was a big ass risk. I kind of just did it to see who would get mode. RNG was on my side though. I think I might be a gambling demon. After that, I kind of just beat the guy with little to no difficulty. I was mostly trying to test out different ways to use my moves, as the next couple of clips kind of show the same thing, where I'm putting myself in different scenarios, seeing what would work, what wouldn't, playing around, actually like trying to play the game while simultaneously having fun. Now, something that I do struggle with is positioning and managing my stamina. I was not aware that certain characters take more stamina than others, or certain moves actually do take stamina. So it's a nice way to balance the game out, and I appreciate that. But it would be nice to know beforehand. Now, there are moments where I genuinely question if something is actually working properly, or if it's a glitch, something that's supposed to happen. So normally when you see a bunny pop mode, you assume the worst. Oh, they're gonna get free goals, or you're about to die, something like that, right? Well, what if I said no, not at all? Either his aim was bad, not even bad, absolutely abhorrent, or no, I don't think there is no or. And the thing that like actually fires me is the fact that it's constant back-to-back fumbles. Bunny has so much power, almost too much. And this is where I'm confused. Does this make sense? I feel like I should have iframes, or at least a grace period while I'm using the move. I'm so glad they didn't like change the animation, because this is perfect as it is. So Yo Michael is pretty much the same, but a death of a striker, that probably is the most annoying yet useful move in this entire kit. To use it, you have to be in front of someone and they have to have the ball. So if you're facing the opponent's goal, it will more or less likely go into said goal, right? But here's the catch. The range for it is possibly infuriating. But never mind that, because let me tell you something. When I landed that second move on the mode, I felt like, yo, this is clean. I love it. I love how flexible I feel, how superior I feel. This is beautiful. I'm assuming that when that animation plays, the death of a striker animation, at the end of it, if you're on your side, it will just go to, well, the goalkeeper. I kind of wish the Yo Micro animation was a bit different, more like, it felt more like a cutscene. Not a cutscene, but like, yeah, actually a cutscene. Because it's supposed to be one of the sauciest yet quickest steal moves in the game. At this point, everyone got a steal move. So like, at least make the first character with a steal move look as comparable or as cool as the other ones. Playing as Dawn, you gotta kind of understand the fact that you're a defensive character. You're supposed to be able to stop plays and do so as quickly or efficiently as possible. And as of right now, Dawn went from absolutely the worst or most boring in the world class to being a solid generational character. If they brought him back down to world class, I wouldn't give a fuck, because he'd still be goated. But he's a generational talent. You don't see things like him often, bro. He's just goated like that. So here, I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. I'd be whiffing very, very, like, obviously. I could have gotten a basic goal, but I guess I got lucky here. And this is why I'm literally a gambler. I'm literally a gambler. So the game on its own, would I say it's more easier for people to play, especially when you're starting? No. There are hella broken characters, and it's kind of hard for you to get the ball conventionally. So you're really gonna have to work for your goals. Unless you're in a smaller server and you're just 1v1 with your friends, and that's different. You could just passively game shit like that. But if you're not fortunate enough to do that, then things very evidently get harder for you. Now, when you're playing these games, you have to understand that you're walking into a rage-inducing game, if this makes sense. Like, the game can either make you feel, oh shit, I really cooked, or you can walk out wanting to murder somebody. From your Lavinos to your Ennio Nagis, to your Ennio Rins, to your Kunagamis. Yo, he used to be a terrorizer back then. Anyone using Kunagami used to get death threats. It was bad. But that was the game that we played. You like, the game on its own isn't that bad. You can do a whole lot with your skills depending on the character that you have. If you're using like a common character, basic character, you're less likely to get goals. And that's the truth of the matter. You'd have to effectively like master a character. But the higher up you go in rarity, the less thinking that you're gonna have to really put in to get goals. Would I say that's a good thing? No, but it does kind of make sense, especially with how the game presents itself and how it's set up. There are some characters that are very obviously going to be more, superior in comparison to its cousins, its peers, its competitors. Now, BLR Rivals is a fever dream, but is it a bad fever dream? When are fever dreams ever a good thing? But yeah, that's basically the sum up of what I wanted to say. So if you like the video, subscribe. Come on down, check the kid out, you feel me? And I'll catch y'all later. Deuces.